California, Ms. Waters, for 5 minutes. So ordered.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today because I'm deeply concerned about the homelessness crisis that is plaguing our country. Homelessness affects the very fabric of our communities, and it degrades the values upon which our country was built. Every American has the right to safe, decent, and affordable housing. But according to the latest estimates, nearly 600,000 Americans are currently homeless, over 83,000 of whom are chronically homeless, and nearly 130,000 of whom are children under the age of 18. And these numbers are increasing in some of our major cities. In my own hometown, sadly, in Los Angeles, homelessness increased by a staggering 20% between 2014 and 2015 and continues to rise. But this is not just about the numbers. When I visit our homeless neighbors on Skid Row in Los Angeles, I see how these Americans are facing chronic mental and physical problems that make it even harder to rehabilitate their lives. When I speak to families who are dealing with homelessness, I see the toll this housing insecurity is taking on their children, who can't concentrate in school because they're sleeping in a car at night. There is a solution to this problem, Mr. Speaker. We just need the political will and resources. That's why earlier this year, I introduced comprehensive legislation to provide the resources we need to truly end homelessness in America. My bill, H.R. 4888, the Ending Homelessness Act of 2016, would provide over $13 billion over 5 years to strengthen programs and initiatives that will help us end homelessness in this country. The money will help to create approximately 410,000 units of housing to end homelessness for the estimated 407,000 homeless households in the country. This includes permanent supportive housing for the chronically homeless, Section 8 housing, choice voucher units, and deeply affordable units through the National Housing Trust Fund. My bill would also provide the resources to increase the number of outreach workers on the streets working with homeless populations. Furthermore, my bill would provide technical assistance to help states and localities align their health and housing systems. Mr. Speaker, the Department of Housing and Urban Development has reported that major progress toward ending homelessness in this country has virtually stalled without new funding. So there is a real need to invest in our federal housing programs and to support our local service providers who are on the streets helping the homeless every day. Passing H.R. 4888 would be an investment that would pay dividends in the long run. Research has shown that when we provide housing to chronically homeless individuals, the cost to the taxpayer is significantly less than if we allow them to remain homeless. For example, Los Angeles County's Project 50 found that providing permanent supportive housing to 50 chronically homeless individuals saved the county close to $250,000 over 2 years. And similar results have been found in other major cities, as well as small cities and rural areas alike. But this isn't just about the cost or the savings, Mr. Speaker. It's about recognizing the crisis that we face as a nation and having an honest conversation about what we really need to do to put an end to homelessness. We are the richest country in the world, and every person should have access to safe, decent, and affordable housing. This should be a bipartisan issue. We must, all of us, Democrats and Republicans, work together to finally end homelessness in this country once and for all. And so, Mr. Speaker and members, I will be on this floor every chance I get to force the real debate and the real conversation about this crisis that we're confronted with in America. We cannot continue to walk past homeless, helpless, mentally ill, physically ill, homeless people on the streets and pretend we don't see them. They are there. It is unconscionable that we allow this homelessness to continue to grow and to be on our streets. In Los Angeles, when you go to so-called Skid Row, we have people on the streets lined all the way up to the steps of City Hall. Elected officials, ministers, community organizations, let's get together with our legislators. Let's pass H.R. 488 and stop the homelessness in America. I yield back the balance of my time.
Chair recognizes the gentlelady from Tennessee, Ms. Blackburn, for 5 minutes.